You're watching our coverage of the FISGOP Volleyball Test Event, or the 2019 Asean Grand Prix. Don Rojas here together with Mela Tunay as we break down the action from set number 1. Mela, what were the important numbers that stood out?
Well, actually, the stats speak for itself because nanaling Thailand because they scored 15 attacks compared to 13 ng Indonesia, and the determining factor of that win was the blocking of Thailand. They scored 4 kill blocks against none of Vietnam, and sa serves naman equal lang, 2-2. So it was also Vietnam who committed more errors, 6 compared to only 4 from Thailand.
But Mela, blocking is the name of the game for Thailand. 4 kill blocks for them. And they really changed the complexion of the game as soon as they solidified their defense at the top of the net, of course, led by Plumjit. But we saw a lot of positive things from Vietnam, Mela, despite the loss in the first set.
Yes naman, and hindi naman nagkakalayo yung attacks nila. They were only behind by 2 points in attacks, but like I said, it was the blocking that was a factor in the first set. So I think they have to really anticipate the setter of Thailand on who she's gonna go to this second set.
And here's that patented jump serve by Onuma Sidirak.
Oh, a violation call there. Backline yung setter, but then hindi kinaya na i-one-hand set lang, and the ball went to the side of Vietnam.
She really tosses that ball high up.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, there is a quick attack by Nguyen Thi Trinh.
And you know, if you take a look at the Vietnam team, if they're able to receive properly, na-activate naman nila yung middles nila eh. So they can't just rely on their open hitters or their opposite because Thailand has been really blocking well. Nababantayan na masyado yung mga open hitters nitong Vietnam.
Meanwhile, Wanachaya Luang Tong Lang continues to pile up the numbers for her team. Here's the running attack by Bui. The problem is
There was no check on that ball.
Went out, no check, as Mela explained here. 4-2 is our tally. Plumjit is back in the front row.
What a serve.
That's an ace.
It's a good floater. You can see the ball going long, then it drops. Yung mga mahihirap talaga i-receive eh.
Chitaporan Kam Lang Mak.
Look at the bench players of Thailand.
Yep. It's like they have a different dance for every form of attack.
They have a party we don't know about. Back-to-back aces from Thailand.
And Mela, with this type of a start, they have earned the right to party. Undefeated. It was a slow first set, but they completed a comeback here in set number 2. They are rocking and rolling.
They even scored an ace doon sa best libero ng leg 1, and it forced the coach of Vietnam to change his libero.
And there's an attack right there by Le Thi Hong.
Thailand's been having, like I noticed na nga, they've been having a hard time defending zone 1. Especially when the setter is at the back row. Kasi the tendency is the setter will go in front na talaga habang ina-atake pa lang.
Well, the ball goes back to the other side for Vietnam, but Le Thi Hong tipped it out.
Great recovery from Thailand. They managed to set that ball over, kaso sayang, regalo na for Vietnam. Nag-out lang.
7-3 in favor of Thailand. Oh, Plumjit again, along with their setter Gulapa. Plumjit!
Oh! No,
wow.
blockers is there for Plumjit, and you can't do that. She's the veteran for this team. You have to guard her as much as you can.
You just can't get enough of those classic running attacks from Plumjit Thinkao. Eight to 3 is our score here in set number 2. Thailand leading Vietnam. Sitrak back row attack does not work. A joust at the top, and Vietnam loses that one.
Plumjit is all over the net, you know. Kahit atake, kahit set, talagang na-anticipate niya. Forcing the setter of Vietnam to commit an error in that last sequence.
And that's why Duan is back in now.
So double sub for Vietnam. Para ma-maximize na 3 attackers in the front row.
And here's the set for Dang. Plumjit, as you said, all over the net.
Again, Vietnam can't really rely on the open hitters alone because, you know, the Thailand team has been really blocking well and has been anticipating the sets. And wala rin talaga silang ibang napupuntahan because they don't receive the serves of Thailand.
Service error right there by Wanitcha Luangtong Lang. 10-4 is our tally. A much better start for Thailand here in this set.
It's a commanding start for them. Unlike in the first set, talagang Vietnam leading the early part of the sets hanggang sa technical timeout.
Yeah, it was only in the second technical timeout na lumamang itong Thailand. Back row attack from Sitrak. Bui could not reach that volleyball. Cross-court attack is good. Wow. Malika Kanthong getting that hit to go.
It was a great angle also, and parang sobrang tapang ng attack na yan because despite having the best libero of leg 1 in that spot, doon niya pa rin dinala. And a great decision there because the blockers were late, having no touch on that attack. Again, the reception of Vietnam has been a problem for them.
And Plumjit was there at the top of the net. Oh! Great anticipation right there by Tran Tu Lin.
Ayan, nababantayan na. But it seemed like it was an offset for Plumjit. Ano lang siya ng hang time. That's why she managed to keep that ball over. Kaso, the blockers of Vietnam anticipating that ball.
Yeah, that was tough. The set of Kulapa.
Whoa!
And that's just power personified.
It's all about the quick sets of Thailand, not just for the middle blockers, but as well as the sets that the open hitters have been getting. Makikita natin na it's low, fast sets talaga for Thailand. That's why nakikita rin natin out of place itong mga blockers ng Vietnam.
Oh.
So too bad for Vietnam. That was an excellent reception from the libero.
And you see the difference in the low fast sets attempted by Thailand and Vietnam.
Itong Vietnam actually okay naman eh. Nakaka-receive naman sila, although they're not like giving it directly to the setter. Pero it's all about the conversion into points. They're having a hard time on that.
Wen Thu Wai is now in, and Wang returns. number 7 for Vietnam. But this is a huge 13-6 advantage now for Thailand. Ball is back up in the air. A chance here for Onoma.
Too powerful for the blockers of Vietnam. Nakita rin natin, sumilip muna itong si Onoma on where to hit that ball even before she took off for that attack.
And Wang is able to get a smart tip in.
It's good to see that Vietnam is already executing combination plays off on excellent receptions. That's actually what they need to at least, keep close and stay alive in this game.
Here's the toss.
Again, the low fast sets.
And the kill there by Wang.
Hihirapan yung mga sweeper ng Thailand to defend that ball kasi ito yung Vietnam, they're now taking advantage dun sa mga butas sa likod. They're hitting zone 5 and zone 1.
Ball is set back in the air.
Oh.
2 touches there, so Thailand will get the point. (15-8) is our tally. Thailand in control.
Oh, what a serve.
Wow! And an easy point right there for Malika Kantong. Thailand leads Vietnam 16-8. (16-8) is our tally. Onoma Sitarak. And this is something that you have to watch because it's very impressive. And another near ace for her.
Great defense shown by Vietnam.
Back set. And the kill for Wanichaya Luang Tong Lang.
Vietnam blockers late for that block again. So impressive. The low fast sets of Thailand has always been impressive.
Onoma continuing to operate from the service line. And now she hits from the back row. She's smiling. She's loving
Onoma
these
show.
Opportunities. Digging. It's the full arsenal. Cross court for the kill by Malika Kantong.
Oh, Thailand has been playing much loose in this second set compared to how they started in the first set. It's a commanding lead for them. Oh.
And that's the second service error for Onoma Sitarak. And Willavan is going to see action for the first time in this match. Mela.
Akala ko si Randina eh. Si actually calls herself Willa 2. Kasi ito si Willa 1. So you wanna see how she contributes here in today's match. First time seeing action.
Cross court for the kill there.
It's a different vibe also when you have veterans inside the court.
Yeah.
I'm talking about Bloomjit and Willa 1.
So now you have both Bloomjit and Willavan on the floor for Thailand. Nine-point lead. Now a chance for Vietnam. Punching it to the other side. Oh.
There's a net touch. Oh, Thailand coach is gonna call for a challenge.
Because
Bloomjit insisting that
yes.
no one from the blockers
Yes.
touched the net. I think it was the attacker, I'm not sure. The attacker from Vietnam, because the set was like, going over already.
when Bloomjit says something, you have to listen. She didn't want to let that one go. She believes in her heart that there was no net touch, Mela. So we're going to find out
see,
here.
because sometimes the player is so sure
Yeah.
that they didn't touch it. Pero it was their jersey pala who hit the net. We're gonna see. First challenge in this game. We haven't seen the coaches maximize the challenge system this game, right?
No, this is the first time.
Sometimes they use it for breaking the momentum because when they run out of timeouts for the team, they call a challenge to at least regroup and use the time to regroup.
So the challenge was unsuccessful.
May nag-touch.
Meanwhile,
Whoa.
combination play there.
The height of their combination play for the second tempo is only as high as the first tempo. Kaya nakita natin yung pasok ni Bloomjit for the quick attack is the same approach na ginamit nitong ni number 9, Wanichaya, for that combination play. Signature Thailand. Low fast sets.
Malika Kantong finishing it. So that's 2 straight plays where Bloomjit lured the blockers her way. And a superb job by Gulapa Piampong San to set up her other teammates.
2 straight plays from the middle. Good check again from Bloomjit.
The hit, Willavan,
Oh,
and Gulapa is able to dump that ball. Wanichaya Luang Tong Lang will serve now for Thailand.
again, the serves of Thailand haven't been resolved by the reception of Vietnam.
Cross court, what a save there. Bui, cross court, but Willavan was there to pop it right back up.
Oh,
Wang Tong Lang could not get
backline
the
attack, yes.
right elevation for that hit. Running attack
Whoa.
for Bloomjit.
It's nice for Bloomjit to apologize every after she attacks. Like it's her fault that she's scoring points. But you know, it's the respect of Thailand to their opponents is there. And again, you know, the blockers were there, but then it was the hang time of Bloomjit. Na pababa na talaga yung blockers kaya hindi nila inabutan yung atake na yun.
Back row attack. And Wang Could not get it across. Now it's set point for Thailand.
The body language of Vietnam is solo this entire second set, unlike kung paano
Yeah.
sila talaga nagsiselebrate.
Very
Noong
different.
First set, yes.
Very different from the first set. And everything just going the way of Thailand. Malika Kantong with a service ace to end set number 2. You're watching our coverage of the FISGOP Volleyball Test event. We'll be back for smiling, talking to C for Thailand.
We want to see Vietnam come alive in
For
set. It was the Malika show. Back-to-back service errors from both teams. Oh,
not do anything.
and the middle blocker wasn't able to tip that over.
Huang. Well, the net is still moving.
Yeah. But ano eh.
Ooh. That ball dropped really quick for Lu, but
It's the first time that Chaya goes for a down the line kill. We've seen a lot of cross court shots from her and mga off the blocks, pero it's a clean hit in that down the line area.
here's the pass. Wow!
Oh.
Wang finishing the play.
Great set there from the setter of Vietnam. Nag-double jump dun si Plumjit. Talagang naloko yung blockers ng Thailand.
Cross-court running attack for Plumjit.
Actually able to tally 13 attacks in the second set, whereas tong Vietnam 5 points lang. However, and again, yung services ng Thailand, like I've been saying, in Vietnam.
Meanwhile, Willivan is able to score. So that's... Here's the toss. Dang.
Great check, but nasundot nitong setter yung coverage na yon, kahit ready na yung opposite hitter to cover for that ball.
Here's the pass, but Plumjit getting that one in.
It's really a hard thing to go up against Plumjit, pero you can't leave hard kapag ganun yung nangyayari.
7-4 now.
Too low.
Plumjit from the back row.
That goes long. Plumjit has been doing it.
Here's the pass. Willivan avoiding the blockers, getting the point for Thailand.
Tough angle for Willivan. Veteran moves na talaga.
8-5 is our tally as Thailand leads Vietnam in this technical timeout.
Now serving Bonaparte Pyeongchang.
8-5 in favor of Thailand. And another smart play right there.
Nakita niya na nagkakagulo yung mga defenders doon. That's why she put it on that spot. You know, I've noticed something. Team whenever top scored against the Philippines, and now she has the entire match.
Coach Duan, simple of his real name, Sriwacharaya Maithakul. Probably not. Coach Duan na lang.
Doon tayo sa shortcut. Kagaya nung last play na yon, shortcut kasi one stop talagang we haven't seen the Vietnam team attack so clean as that hit.
Wow, and again, Wanichaya Luang Tong lang getting that one through.
It was an offset for her. Medyo malayo from the net yung set, so she just used the hands of the blockers and swiped it there.
Getting a lot of the touches.
Yeah.
Because she played sparingly in the first two matches in this second leg. She hasn't been taken out.
On her screens, and diba? Nagsasaya sila. It's an early vacation for some of the key players like Chachuon and Pimpichaya. Time to shine, ika nga, dun sa ibang players nila. And they're really capable of contributing a lot for the team. We can see it's been a 1-2 punch for Malika and Wanichaya this entire match.
Wang drop ball. What a save right by Malika Kantong.
You have to commend also the efforts of the setter of Thailand, tong si Golapa. She's been really
15-7 here in favor.
Again, the reception of Vietnam still hasn't been solved for their team.
In the play continues here in Santa Rosa, Laguna.
We just saw there the triple block of Thailand. They've been doing it at some sequences this entire game. You could see actually the respect of Thailand to Vietnam para mag-put up sila ng triple block against their attackers.
Here's the toss. And the point. Malika Kantong.
Again, Malika doing the damage for Thailand.
The other side, Malika Kantong, nothing there. The ball goes back to...
Again, the setter of Vietnam has been guarding Wanichaya's cross-court shots. Pero ito, nag-shift ng play yung setter ng Thailand and they managed to get that point.
Now, for the first time, we have Wacharia Nwanjam in the game to get that hit in right before Nwanjam could rise up to try to block that shot.
Still, it's a comfortable lead for Thailand, 18-9. So far, we are seeing the same story here in the third set as the second set. Kasi kanina nag-second technical timeout, 16-7. Nung second set naman, 16-8. So far yung pace ng game for Vietnam.
Oh, running attack right there, but...
Single block coverage by Malika. Again, the bench players of Thailand. So much energy in this game. Because if they take home this set, they're the champions of the second leg.
We will have the awarding ceremony right after the second match, which will be a battle for the silver, Mela.
Finally, Vietnam registering a point in terms of blocks. It's about time that they guard the attackers of Thailand.
Now, one of the rare blocks of Vietnam here in this match. Just 5 points away from coming up with first place once again is Thailand.
It's a costly error for Dang. That ball, that attack did not went over.
(21-10). Oh, that's going to be in for Malika Kantong.
Again, it's the floater.
But there's a challenge here, Mela.
Tough call also by the referee kasi like I mentioned earlier, it's a long serve.
Yeah.
Pero bumabagsak talaga.
And we don't see it on our screens, but there's actually a technical committee who's taking a look at the replay via the cameras that are set up here. They're actually situated right behind the Thailand bench. That's where they're reviewing the play for the challenge system. So that's an unsuccessful challenge.
The
That
ball
serve
really
was
dropped
good.
on the line.
Yep.
Oh,
And
back-to-back
another ace.
aces.
This time Wang could not handle the heat on that
Thailand
serve.
now 2 points away from the gold.
Again, we are 56 days away from the 30th SEA Games. This is just a preview. Obviously, the lineups will change once the SEA Games actually takes place. Dahil sinabi nga ni Mela, there are players that are being reserved or, you know, saved or whatever you want to call it.
Oh, what a shot.
So, ginagawa ba ni Sisi yun?
Actually, yes. Yung mga no-look shot. Pero when you have that vertical leap as high as Willowan, you can do anything while you're in the air.
So this is for first place right here. As Thailand, who has only dropped 2 sets so far in the first and the second leg. In the first leg, they dropped 2 sets here. They didn't drop any set. Very dominant here in the Philippines.
Oh.
Looking to close this one out. And they still have Duchess here. A chance. Running attack. Hunlert ends the match.
It's been a total team effort for Team Thailand getting the gold here today. And we've seen all the players, maybe not today, but the entire